Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am mr.lamchaneygurung, and today I would like to start my video with a congratulations message to everyone who managed to survive the stock market crash during the month of March this year. Okay, now lately I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of questions from family, friends and relatives. And now I know that we had a nice bit of correction or a crash for the past 15 days, and I can totally understand that you guys are worried and you've been asking me what's gonna happen next. So let's think before we sink, guys. Okay, let's do a quick fact check. We had 39 days of market crash between the month of February and March. Okay, and obviously, if you know your margin, if you know your entry point, your stop losses, your exit point, I don't see a reason why you won't come out top when this is all said and done and when the storm is gone. Okay, yes, I know there are a lot of news channels that are talking about a growing number of cases in Europe, in India as well. We have this election, US election, which is about a month away, and these YouTubers as well, they are talking about a bubble, a next market crash. Oh, Tesla is too overpriced, Amazon is too overpriced, and I've been hearing this same tune since the month of March. Now let's think about it. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. As 7 months. So if you keep on saying the same thing, oh, it's gonna crash for the whole year, you are definitely gonna be right at some point. So hats off to you YouTubers who were predicting a crash for the last 7 months. Okay, but the way I look at it is Nasdaq, Dow, S&P and all these stocks, they have found a bottom during the March sell-off. Okay, and then they did a nice V-shaped recovery, and especially Nasdaq, I think it did a Nike-shaped recovery. Nasdaq did a Nike-shaped recovery, at least according to me. Okay, and these indices, they went up too fast. Okay, so it has to come down and it has to do a correction at some point, so which I think it's doing at the minute, and this will last for a while. They might consolidate or even go a little bit lower, but it will, in the long run, it will create a very healthy scenario where you have buyers and sellers, and eventually these indices, ETFs, they will go up. Okay, now I think the market recently gave us a very nice and ample buying opportunity in the past 2 weeks. Okay, and I went in and I got some stocks during that dip, especially Amazon. Okay, Amazon was around $3,500 and it went all the way to $2,900 during the dip. Yeah, and among these I also got some more of workhorse stock at a price of $22, and that was about 2 days ago or 2-3 days ago. Okay, and we will have to wait and see what the stock market has to unfold in the coming days. All we can do is you can either hold or you can get out of the market if you have leveraged too much, or you take advantage of this discounted price and you buy more of these golden stock that can give you a nice amount of return in the long term, and sometimes even in the short run as well. Okay, so with that being said, we'll go to today's topic. Obviously, I bought this stock when we had this dip. I got it about 2-3 days ago. Okay, and it's called Golden Nuggets. It is one of those stock which I will not be holding. It is more like a gambling to me. I won't be holding this stock for very long. I'll give you the reasons as well in this video. Okay, so let's start with Golden Nuggets. Golden Nuggets is an online gaming company which will be acquired by SPAC by Landcadia Holdings, which after merger will be Golden Nugget online gaming company, ticker symbol GNOG, GNOG, and it will be trading on Nasdaq. Okay, Landcadia Holding is a publicly listed special proposed acquisition vehicle with over $300 million in cash, and Golden Nugget Online Gaming is a subsidiary of Golden Nugget that includes igaming assets and associated with Golden Nugget's online casino operations. So basically Golden Nugget's online, a fraction of actual Golden Nugget, will be doing merger with Landcadia Holding. Okay, and the ticker symbol will be Golden GNOG. Yeah. Now the transition will be done sometime at the end of this quarter, and the enterprise equity value of Golden Nugget Online Gaming will be at around $745 million, out of which Tilman Fertitta and Fertitta Entertainment will be holding 52% of the shares. Okay, 46% of the shares will be that of Jeffries, which is also owned by the same billionaire, Mr. Fertitta himself, and only 2% will be that of the public shareholders. Now here's the catch: Golden Nugget Online Gaming and the acquiring company Landcadia Holdings are owned by the same person, Tilman Fertitta himself. Yes, this billionaire is acquiring his own company, and it keeps me wondering, why is that so? As you know, most of my friends knows this for a fact. You know, I own a restaurant which is obviously doing not so good at this minute due to the lockdown. Okay, so it's like me acquiring my own restaurant's online side, you know, like the orders that come from online. So it's confusing. Okay, now let's put it this way. You know, the billionaire, he made a fortune, he made tons, billions of money by acquiring restaurant chains and casinos by borrowing money. So, but however, due to this recent lockdown situation, he might have gone into a cash crunch at the minute. So earlier this year, Fertitta vehicle, Landis Inc., which is where all his casinos, restaurant and other physical assets lie, they borrowed around $300 million at an interest rate of 15%, which 15% I think is a very high interest rate. And according to an article by Matt Mitchell and investors, Place Research staff, from Moneywire, the billionaire has simply found an easy way to pay off the loan rate by selling their online gambling segment, just Golden Nugget Online, to Landcadia. So basically what that article said is like, Golden Nugget is one thing with all his hotels, all his restaurant, all his casinos as well, which is in a dire situation due to the lockdown. Now nobody's going to those places, no, since we have all this due to all this lockdown now. Okay, so and his online gaming meanwhile has been doing really great, because you know, people are staying at home and then doing gambling online on their phone, or you know, on the internet, over the internet. But he has overhead cost to pay as well. Okay, so let's say, you know, I have a restaurant, even though my business doesn't run, I have to pay my rent rates as well. You know, I have to pay my council tax as well. So you know, just to keep this running, he borrowed around 300 million, and now he has to pay this back with a hefty amount of interest, which is 15%. So all he's doing is merging his only online section of Golden Nuggets with Landcadia, and then selling it the shares. So if that's a big no-no to you, I'm completely fine. You can turn off this video, and you don't have to invest in this stock, invest in golden nugget. I can completely understand that. That's the most that concerns me. So I brought this thing first before I started going inside the investor presentation. Okay, if you are still watching this video, if you are still on board, I will now crack on with the investor presentation. Okay, so basically, as you see on the screen, they claim that they have a massive chance to enter a $20 billion in online gambling market and capture at least around 10% of the share. And currently, the stay-at-home climate has turned out in their favor. Now remember, this is only in the online sector. The casinos, the hotels and restaurants, and they are still taking a battering, when it comes to business side, when it comes to revenue as well at this moment. And the next one, it says it's pandemic resistance, because obviously people are going online and they can't go out and just gamble in casinos. Okay, here is another chart of golden nugget, and it is the only company that have both growth and revenue to be positive. Okay, projected for the next year, 2021. Okay, and here in this presentation, they have shown revenue of $4 billion in 2009, and also they already have like 600 outlets, 3 hotels, and all these assets at 39 states, which is including DC and Puerto Rico as well. But I wonder if it has got anything to do with this online side of gambling, the one where we intend to invest, especially when we are buying shares of Landcadia Holdings. Okay, and their gross gaming revenue was also increased. In fact, they increased by 55% from January to April in this year. They also have a forecast of growth in the next quarter, and in fact, in their second quarter, they beat their earnings forecast by making a total of 28.2 million earnings compared to $15 million dollar. That's the sum that compared to last year. So they earned $28 million in Q2 of 2020 compared to $15 million of last year. But they didn't have to show this, because they are still a private company. They have just shown it. I don't know why. Currently, they only have license to igaming only in New Jersey at the minute, and in the near future, they have Pennsylvania and Michigan, and of course, in the long run, they could definitely claim 10% of the $22 billion gambling igaming market. Plus, the lockdown has definitely increased and accelerated online gaming growth, and it is forecasted to remain at least in the same way for the next couple of years. Okay, so as you can see, so 34%, 32% in 2022 as well, and even for 2023 as well. But at the same time, let's think about it, guys. If and when there is a vaccine, let's say there is a vaccine, and people will start to do social gathering So on that note, I would like to conclude my golden nugget video. Okay, my conclusion is I'm not gonna invest in this company for looking at their future for the long run. I put £1,000 just because I can take the risk. It's more like a trade for me, and just because it had a nice dip earlier this week in the market. Okay, and like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor, so you can do whatever you like with your money. Okay, you can put it in golden nugget, or you can put it somewhere else as well. It's totally up to you. I'm fine. Okay, if you have any other opinion about this stock, please you can write it down on the comment section below. I'm more than happy to discuss it with you. Also, if you thought this video was informative in some way or other, please do not forget to like this video. It will help me a lot, trust me, and with the YouTube algorithm as well. Also, I will be coming out with more stocks, more videos on how to trade as well in the near future. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, with that being said, always think before you sink. Goodbye, my friends. Peace.